Hi, what I'd like to cover today is just some of the things you need to think about when you're looking at buying an investment property. Just slightly different things that probably more emphasis on compared to when you're buying a property to live in. And I guess the first part of the process is who's going to own the property. And there's so many different things to think about in this area, and it's times like this that we probably get your accountant and solicitor involved. Asset protection needs to be thought of. You're going to buy it in your name, partner's name. Is it going to be in a trust? Are you going to have individuals as trustee, corporate trustees? You're going to buy it in a company? What type of trust? So there's all those things that we take you through to make you aware of just what options are out there. And a lot of the time it comes back to, if you're self-employed and you need asset protection, or you negative gearing and the tax deduction is going to be a benefit to help you hold more properties. All those things need to be thought through, and that's what we're able to sit down with you and cover. The other thing that's really important when you start buying investment properties, and look, a lot of the time our clients perhaps own their existing home and they're using the equity in that home to help fund the deposit for the investment property. So in essence, they're borrowing 100% plus the fees on the investment property using equity in the home. Great strategy. What's easy for lazy lenders, lazy brokers to do is link the properties behind the scenes. So the bank says, okay, we've got property for 500, you're going to buy another property for 500, we've got $1 million of asset, and we're going to link all the loans and all the properties together for that. We don't want that to happen. We want each property to be a standalone security. So we don't want to cross-securitize the properties. You can have multiple loans on one property, but we don't want multiple properties for one loan. So, and look, the reason is it just gives you a lot more options if and when you go to sell. What we've seen is if all your properties are linked together and you decide you want to sell a property to get some cash out, if they're all linked, the bank have to revalue all the remaining properties, and depending on what those values have come in at, will restrict in what cash you can get out. So the benefits of having them all stand alone is it's very clear, and it's also very important for your accountant to see what's investment, what's owner occupied. So I can't emphasise enough that that's a really important part of the process. The other thing normally with investment borrowings, we often would set them up as interest-only loans. Certainly we would if you've got an existing home loan, because certainly in Australia, all your investment loans are tax deductible, your home loan's not. So we would normally have the home loan as principal and interest, because that's the one you want to get rid of, and then we'd set up the investment borrowing as interest only. This is a really short snapshot. Look, please email us, go to our website. I've got a really good report that goes into it in a lot more detail because it is a little bit more technical, and it's worth reading that report. Download it off our email, and look forward to speaking to you soon.